Sometimes we are oblivious to the gaps in our network. By the end of this video, you should have identified the immediate and important gaps in your network so that you can start filling them up and digging your well before you are thirsty. Hi, my name is Lutana Izogu, founder of Skills Tribe. I teach introverts to make real and meaningful connections in business and life within a short period using very practical networking strategies. So last week I talked about basically talked about the importance of socializing, the true cost of not socializing, and I showed you guys all that loneliness not only feels bad, but it also comes with a variety of health issues. And some of you told me, oh, I'm not socially isolated, I'm not lonely. And I was like, yeah, kudos, but it doesn't mean that you're free and clear. As long as you are working towards something, as long as you have goals, you have aspirations, you have desires, you have wants, you have needs, the fastest and the shortest way to get to those things is through the biggest resource ever, which is people. Nothing happens without people. So let me illustrate. Imagine that there are two women, there are two people, Madam A and Madam B, and Madam A and Madam B both want to have their first 100 clients, right? So what Madam A decides to do is she goes online, like she goes to YouTube, Google, she goes through like hundreds of videos and hundreds of articles, and she comes up with a to-do list that is longer than River Nile, right? So when she does that, she has all these, like, this long to-do list. There are different steps from like different sources. She doesn't know what comes before what. Some of the information she gets is contradictory, and basically she's just like trial and error. Let me see what works. Some stuff works, some stuff doesn't work. On the other hand, there's Madam B, and Madam B decides to find somebody who has done what she wants, somebody who has gotten their first 100 clients, like maybe over and over and over again, and she basically adds this person to her network. She nurtures a relationship with that person, and she's able to leverage off their like knowledge, their experience, expertise, and all of that. Who do you think is going to have faster results? Who do you think is going to have success with ease? Obviously, Madam B. Somewhere along the line, I feel like we're sold this lie that you have to, like, everything, or you have to figure everything out yourself, like you are superwoman. Yeah. But what we don't realize, what a lot of people do not realize is that people, like, there's so much stuff that people have. People have resources, people have connects, people have contacts, people have plugs, people have experiences, people have knowledge, people have information that you cannot find on YouTube, you cannot find on Google, you cannot even find in a book. Exactly. So you don't know everything, and that is okay. That is a-okay. But there is somebody out there who knows that thing you want, that thing you don't know. There is somebody out there who knows that thing and knows that thing very well. There's somebody out there who has access to your need, your want, your desire. Your job is to find that person, to add that person to your network, and to build a relationship with that person. That is your job. Sometimes that's going to cost you some money, but if it's going to get you results, if it's going to get you to your goal, to your dream, to your desire, if it's going to get you your need faster, if it's going to give you a shortcut, isn't it worth it? Yeah. So let's talk about the gaps in your network. So what I want you to do, I want you to think about your want, your need, that thing that you want, that thing that you're working towards. What is that thing you want, like you really want in 3 months? What is that thing you really want in 6 months? What's that thing you really want this year? What is that thing that if you get this year is going to change your life significantly? I want you to think about that thing. I want you to write it down. And then the next thing I want you to do, those are your gaps, by the way. I want you to think about this. Who do you know who do you know that has achieved any of those things? So if you have one thing, great. If you have more, that's okay. Who do you know that has achieved any of these things? Right? So if you know somebody, put the name down. If there are different things and there are different people, put their names down. Those are the people that you need to start building relationships with. So the things you have written down, your desires, your goals that you want now, soon, this year, the things that will change your life significantly, those are your immediate gaps. Now, who do you know that has achieved those things? You need to start building relationships with those people. If you don't know anybody, because I know some of you are going to come at me like, I don't know anybody, there's nobody who's coming to mind, there's nobody who has achieved this. What you need to do is you need to ask your friends. Go ask your friends, guys, do you know anybody who has achieved this thing, who has done this thing, who has access to this thing? Ask your friends, and the names you get from your friends, put it down on the list. Your priority is to start building relationships with those people, to add those people to your network, to nurture relationships with them. Now, if you ask your friends and they don't know anybody, you don't know anybody, go and start sourcing online, offline for people who have achieved those things. Because like I said, that's the shortest, easiest way to get to those things, rather than having to suffer and go through everything, learn everything by yourself, right? So that's your priority. Now, if you don't even have friends that you can ask, right? Because like I established in the last video, everybody should be able to make friends easily, should be able to socialize easily and network easily, but this is not the case, especially for introverts, because it's not in our nature to put ourselves out there. So it's okay if you don't have friends. Your priority should be in meeting new people, in building your network. And I have something amazing coming up for you. So I have a masterclass that is basically about teaching you how to meet more people, meet new people, build your network, nurture those relationships. And it is going to drop in a few weeks. To be the first to know when it drops, there are also bonuses that I've sort of added to that masterclass that are very limited, so only a few people are going to get it. So to be the first to know and to be the first people to get access to those limited bonuses, join the waitlist. So if you go to my site, skillstripe.com/waitlist, no hyphen, skillstripe.com/waitlist. Waitlist is one word. Go there. There's a you can join the waitlist there. So join the waitlist there. So yeah, if you're interested in that, join the waitlist, because like I said, there are certain bonuses that only a certain number of people have access to, and then also when it opens, you'll be the first to know if you're on the waitlist. So yeah, the second thing is I'm going to be sending out an email addressing the biggest mistakes I see people make in networking. So what are the biggest networking mistakes that I've seen in recent times? I'm going to be addressing that so that you can start fixing those mistakes. And like I said, sometimes we're actually oblivious to the mistakes that we make. We don't know that we're making certain mistakes. So look out for my email next week, Tuesday. I think that's going to be first week of March. Yeah. So next week, Tuesday, look out for my email. And to get that email, if you're not on the VIP list, you will not get the email. If you do not already get emails from me, you will not get that email. But the way to get that email is to go to skillstripe.com/VIP list. VIP list, also one word. Join the VIP list to get next week's email. So that's it, guys. Every Wednesday, this in the month of March, this February, this is the last week of February. So every Wednesday in the month of March, today, Wednesday, I will be doing a live to discuss the things that I put out in this video. So look out for that too. See you guys next week. Remember to join the wait list if you're interested in the masterclass. Remember to join the VIP list if you want the email for next week. Bye.